Hey, what's up guys? Blue here coming at you with another video with one of more interesting mods, Craftformers PRIME, which I will link down below, and I will put up here on the screen too, so you guys can see what mod I'm talking about. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell with the lightning so you don't miss another video, and comment down below if you like it. Anyway, I'm here reviewing one of the more interesting and not at all talked about much mods called Craftformers, which, for example, would mean this. There is right now no way to actually get become a Transformer without actually typing in this command. There is no other way to become a Transformer except for this command. I will say, the transformation animations are so cool. Like, what other mod does this? Like, really. The running animation, like, look at this. Like, look at this. What other mod do you know that does this? Like, that is so cool. And obviously the blasters don't quite work in vehicle mode. But that's besides the point. Like, look at this. Obviously you got blaster mode. Then you got the arm blades for Arcee. And then that's pretty much it for now. On to the next Transformer. Ratchet. Let's do Ratchet. So now we got Ratchet. Obviously, I don't think he does. No, he actually doesn't. So he will get injected when you press the ability button. He will inject himself with Regeneration 3. And then you got this, which, you can see blocks per second. I'm going 40 blocks per second right now. Awesomeness. Look how good this mod is. Like, obviously when you're like running and transforming, it doesn't look as good, but and then you got the blades. But this mod is really cool. So you got okay, here we go. Optimus Prime, the best Transformer ever. Peter Cullen will always be my Optimus. Actually, you know what? Let me get in some. Let me get in some polar bears. Since we need something to test these weapons on, and it actually looks really cool in first person too. The blaster. It looks like it's two blasts for. Yeah, it's two blasts to defeat an enemy. And then if you want to get up and close, you got the swords. And then if you press V, no. Press X, you go into battle mode. That's cool. And then obviously you got this. Woo! And then I think you can actually trigger, while you're in vehicle mode, you can trigger the headlights if you press X again. Let's see. Now onto the interesting ones. Let's see. Let's do Starscream. Here we go. Now we're on to Decepticons. Obviously, Starscream, you got the iconic missile. Which actually actually doesn't do any damage. Like, of course it does damage to mobs, but it doesn't actually do damage to buildings or anything. I think is actually really clever. And then you got the claws. But seriously, look at this mod. Like really. Hold on. Got to turn this. Nope. I forgot to turn the music off. Like really look at how much time and effort was put into this mod to do stuff like this. Like, it looks so cool. And obviously you can still fire the missiles. Like, look at this mod. It's so cool. And then now I'm gonna show you the rest of these. So obviously you have to power anything by energon, because that is the lifeblood of the Transformers. Also show you this stuff as well. Because again, that is the lifeblood and stuff of the Transformers. But so if I grab give me a second, anvil real quick. Now the way the forge works, so for example, grab iron, gold. So the way the forge works, the forge of Optimus Prime, you shift and right click and you hold it for a few seconds. Boom. You shift, right click, and hold the forge, and you can make any kind of armor you want. So like if I get out of this mode, boom, I just made armor using the forge, and I can hold this as a player, which is honestly hilarious. So if I just grab a stack of iron real quick. So I want to show the polarity gauntlet. So the polarity gauntlet does what you'd think, and it will let you do it'll let you lift anything metal. So say, I don't know, I'm walking around, I spilled my iron. I'm just walking around, I spilled all this iron. That's not a problem, because you have the polarity gauntlet. And obviously if you hold it, you can throw it. So I would recommend not I'd recommend not doing that, especially if you have valuables that you want to keep. Yeah, so I would recommend not doing that, especially if, you have valuables. Let's see. Okay, now on to Megatron. Obviously, when you transform, you will take off armor. And then you can actually edit your own transform. So you can literally be your own. You can be your own transformer. Like for example, say like I want to make say for example that I want to make, like, I don't know. Say for example I want to make like a gray Megatron. Like I want to make like a very darker Megatron. Boom. Awesomeness, because you can do whatever, and you actually have passengers, which is really cool. Obviously the same, you can fly. The sound for Megatron's blaster is a little weird, I will say that is a little weird. So on to this. Obviously everything here is powered by energon. You got the laptop, you got the signal navigator. So if you click on the signal navigator, it doesn't work for Decepticons, but if you say, I don't know, you're say you're an Autobot, and you click on the signal navigator, unless the signal navigator might need to be near Hold on, the signal navigator might need to be near the laptop to work. Hold on. Hold on. Well, at least I get to show you this now. Again. Well, at least I get to show you this now again. So, so you need, as I said, energon to power anything based on, just, based with Transformers. So, obviously you got energon, red energon, tox energon, synthetic energon, and then you got budding energon, which will be able to regen energon whenever you want, like whenever you want. So you fill up the tank, you click on the signal navigator. See now it's tracking me. See, it says my username, where I am. Now it's tracking me. Say for example, now onto the ground bridge. Say I want to move, like, I don't know, say I want to move, I don't know coordinates, and then you ground bridge. So say, like, you jump into it, and you're there. I wish it had sound effects. I do wish it had sound effects, but other than that, it's pretty impressive. So you could do like killer tricks with this. So say for example, like you're running away and like you're doing this, and you could just jump in like that. That's so cool. And then you could shut it off. But yeah, that's really all that I wanted to show for. That's all I wanted to show for this mod. Oh, except for one thing. Wrong button. Except for one thing. I wanted to show the spark extractor. Which obviously, if anyone has ever watched Transformers, you'd know the spark extractor is very dangerous. For example, so you'd know. So for example, I think this only works if I'm in survival. So if I go in survival real quick, place down a spark extractor. Yeah. See, the spark extractor will literally do what it does and kill everything. Like it will kill all. It'll kill anything that was pumped by energon. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to show you. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to show you. So a big giant bye from Optimus Prime. And I will see you guys later. Bye. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and strike the bell with the lightning so you never miss another video. The like goal for this video is 2 likes. No, let's do 5 likes. 5 likes for this video. Come on, guys. I know we can do it.